Hey guys, it's Kate and welcome back to Ktutorials. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make your own Play-Doh. Unfortunately, I don't have some with me at the time, so you're just going to have to trust me. It looks exactly like the real Play-Doh, so if you want to make your own Play-Doh, then please keep watching. This is another one of my craft videos, so let's begin. The ingredients you need are 1 teaspoon of oil, a regular spoon, so you can just use like a metal spoon or like a actual mixing spoon, 1 cup of salt, half a cup of water. You will also need food coloring, which I have here. If you're going to make 2 types of Play-Doh, 2 colors like I am, then you're going to need an extra bowl. And the last supply you will need is 2 cups of flour. So this Play-Doh is, you don't need to use the oven for it. Nothing needs to be baked. And a warning is your hands will get really messy, so you really want to make sure you clean your hands before you have started. So when you pour in your flour and stuff, you're going to want to have a big bowl because this is going to be like our mixing bowl. So to begin, we're going to start with pouring our salt into our flour. And you can take your spoon and start mixing it up. And just in case you make any mess, you're going to want to have a nice towel here to prevent any mess to get on your table. So you're just going to start mixing, and while you're mixing, make sure to get, see, I just spilled some, so make sure to get any clunks of the flour off. Make sure you get the salt and the flour all mixed together. And I have a bit of a small bowl. I should have gotten a bigger bowl, so I'll go get a bigger bowl right now. So before we move on to the next step, just make sure your mixture is all mixed together, the salt and the flour is all good. So I think mine is good, so I'm just going to bang off my spoon here. And you're just going to put this away, and it's time to move on to the next step. So you're going to want to grab your oil and your water. So you're going to pour, I'm going to get my spoon here, and you're going to pour your oil into the water. So if you're doing 2 colors of Play-Doh, then you're going to want to have 2 bowls. So pour about half of the water into one bowl. I think that's good, and pour the rest into the other bowl. Then you're going to pour half of the oil into each bowl. There. There we go. Make sure to get all of it out. So next, you're going to want to pour some of the flour, the mixture of flour and salt, into the bowl. And I just used my spoon here. And now you're going to want to pour your food coloring into it. So don't pour all of the flour into the bowl, just pour like a quarter of it maybe. So I'm going to start with green. And you're going to pour about maybe 2 or 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to stir the mixture. And as soon as you start stirring the mixture, you're going to already tell that it's getting clunky. Oops. And if you pour too much flour in, that's okay. Just pour in a little more water so that it's more liquidy. Sorry for the noise in the background, by the way. And while you're stirring it, if the food coloring gets less color, then you can just pour like a few more drops in. Like the green sometimes does that. So then, once you stir it, it'll have a much more darker, nice color. As you can see, it's already starting to get like Play-Doh, a bit squishy, and just stir it the best you can. So if your Play-Doh is a bit like sticky, it's time to add more flour. So I just added a bit more flour in here because my Play-Doh is a bit sticky. So just stir it up. So once you think it's all good and stirred up, then it's time to take it out of the bowl. So just like it'll already be stuck together. And you can just like roll it off. It won't be as squishy once you add more flour to it. So you can just like form it into a little ball. And then it's time to do the next color. So I already added the flour to this bowl mixture, and I'm going to do blue. And since blue is a bit more darker color, I'm only going to add 2 drops this time instead of 3. So 1, 2. And then you're going to stir it up with, if I can find my spoon. Oh, there's my spoon. So I think I added a bit less flour in here. So I'm going to have to add more later. Yeah, because I need to add more flour. See, it already starts getting a bit clunky once you start stirring it in the first place. See, the blue is a very nice color. So I think I need to add a bit more flour. So I just added a bit more. It's already starting to get clunky a bit. And turning into Play-Doh. And turning into nice. Once you stir it up a bit, it starts sticking to your spoon. So mix it up as much as you can. This is a nice blue. I'm just going to add a bit more. Maybe 1 more drop. Maybe 2. This gives a nice blue. See, it's really starting to stick to my spoon. Make sure it's all stirred up. And once you're at the point where you're stirring it and it all kind of like clunks together, then you know, just feel it a bit. It's a bit sticky. This is a bit sticky, so I'm going to add a little more flour. Just a little bit though. Don't add too much because this isn't that sticky as the last one. Maybe like this. It's okay if it's too much because it won't stick to the Play-Doh and it will just come off and still as the bowl. So just like mix it. It'll become less sticky and more squishy, so it's more like Play-Doh here. So this recipe is actually really cheap, and this stuff I found all of it at home. I didn't have to go and buy anything because I found it all at home, so it's really cheap, and so you don't have to go out and buy all the Play-Doh. You can just make it with food coloring. But again, it may cost more if you need to buy more colors of Play-Doh. And I think this even gives you more than it does in the actual package that they sell you. So I think this is all good. Yep, I think it's good. So once you think it's good, get all of it out. It's a bit sticky. This gave me a lot. See, there's still some flour left in there. Just squish it together. This is why you would want a towel under your your table so that none of the flower stuff gets on the table. This is kind of cool. Looks like a kind of like a tie-dye type thing. And I know that they don't sell those. And that is how you make your very own Play-Doh. I still have some of my mixture left, so I guess the mixture that I gave you guys makes a lot of Play-Doh. But today I just only made 2. And once you play with them, if you squeeze your hands, it kind of feels kind of salty because of the salt in the Play-Doh. As you can see it there. So I think this is a really fun recipe to make Play-Doh. It's really fun to make and very easy and affordable. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked making the Play-Doh with me. I had a lot of fun making it myself. I actually have never tried this before, and I just tried it for you guys on the camera. So it actually turned out really well. This is very affordable, and I think it's an awesome recipe, and it's really fun to play with. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Also, please follow my Instagram account, Ktutorials 2014. It will be in the description below. Also, please, if you would like more craft videos, rainbow loom videos, nail videos, and maybe a little bit of American Girl videos, then please subscribe to my channel. It's greatly appreciated. And thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.